Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. I hope you're all doing well, having a safe, wonderful, successful week this week. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you are a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have you all here hanging out, having fun, all that good stuff. As you just heard, I was just talking to my cat, telling her to knock it off with her meowing. Wanted to say hello to you all. Uh, as usual, it's great to have you all here hanging out, having fun, all that good stuff, enjoying content, engaging in the conversation in the Discord server and in the comments section. It is awesome to have you all here today, and I hope you're all doing well and having a safe, wonderful, and successful week. As usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. So as we load into our episode or game, our world save here, you'll remember last week we started working on thinking about what our capital ship should look like, and we're going to continue on that theme today because I do have some ideas as to what I want to do here. So let us get right to it. We'll grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our egg McMuffins, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, fruit roll-ups, licorice, candy, whatever it might be for our favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack, and we'll get cracking. Okay, so I'm going to paint this pink because I do not like this design at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it pink, get it all done this way so that I do not screw up my handy dandy inventory. And I'll find somebody to blame later. Oopsie doodle. Alright, well, as you can see, we're gonna have to do some There we go. All right. Okay, now that I've rudely destroyed, almost destroyed our platform. Think I can safely say we can start this over. All right. So we know there's going to be yeah, we know there's going to be a connector here. So for now. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this. One, two, one, two. And when we remove that connector, we'll know that that's where we're just putting that connector in now to do our air. For the moment. Oh, we could put connectors in here too, right? Yeah, we could. Let's do it this way. Yeah, this will look better. Alright, and now we need to remember that we have to have 2 connectors. And because I am not crazy, well, yet anyway. Put one there. One there.
Fuel low.
Alright, let's go charge ourselves up while we're at it. So we're gonna start on it. It's gonna take us some time to work on the ship. Not gonna lie. So what we'll do is we'll alternate between during each episode we'll alternate from working on the ship to working on the base and vice versa. That way we'll have everything all set and all hunky-dory. Because you know how we like to have our stuff around here. And as we climb back up the handy-dandy ladder. Some of you like this ladder. One of these days I'm going to have to put an elevator in there, I think. Alright, so we have our connector. Why does that look off? One, two, three, four. 2, 1, 2. Alright, just looks off for some reason. And then, let's see. Oh no, this one wouldn't be. Okay. And then you put the connectors. How do you like that? Oh wait, no. No, 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 no. Don't you dare weld that up. There we go. Conveyor. Da-da-dee. So have you ever had one of those songs in your brain, or have you ever heard a song and it got stuck in your head? And it drives you crazy because you know the name of it, you like the song, but you can't sing it when you want to. Here we go. Okay, that's connected on that side. That's connected on that side. And now we just need a couple of straight conveyors. Yeah. Alright. This will be about as fun as the time I ate a Hot Pocket. I love Hot Pockets. What are you gonna pick? 1, 2. Oh, okay, that works, yeah. Alright. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna work. Alright. So alright, we'll do this, 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 this. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, what do you know? It's gonna look a little bit like the old Titan. Or the Oben, I'm sorry, not Titan. Oben Tide. Somebody had made a mod of the Oben Tide. Built the ship and put it on the workshop. Which I must admit, I like that ship. And I do still sometimes play with it off camera. Because it's a really cool ship. And I like it. But I'd rather us. I think it's cool, even better to build our own. To just have ships drop ships in every episode's not a good idea.
Fuel low.
Yes, what are you doing to me there?
Fuel critical.
Of course. There we go. Make myself another one of those. Okay. Um. Drop these here. Well, I guess I can't drop them there. There we go. Well, anyway, as I was saying, I do play with the Oban Tide off camera. I still like that ship. It's a good ship, but I want to build our own. And who knows? Maybe it'll look a little bit like the Oban Tide. As it definitely chucks down rain out here. Okay. One, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Even. Now, okay. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta have a straight conveyor, baby. Yeah, I'm just having fun, guys. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Agreeable if I can. Gosh darn it. How does that look? Oh, that looks awesome. Beautiful. All right. Cool. Now comes the part we need to talk about. Do I want because there are going to need to be some thrusters. Guess the question is, I don't want it there. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. There? Yep. Be there. Alright, so I could put a couple of ions. Let's see what we got for large hydros. That would be a large industrial. Oh, it's an ion. Okay. All right. I think. Let's see. That would be too large. Yeah, that's about what? The 3x3 block. Okay, that's a 3x3 block. What about this one? That's a 3x3 as well. It does have the... Well, I guess I could do it. I don't really think I want to do this, but... I would... Well... Yeah, I could do a T-junction. Yes, yeah. And here's going to be a problem. Um, because I didn't, and that's going to be mostly because I didn't think this through. Connector. Let's start with that first. Shall we? Okay. Conveyor. Now, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, this has to go. Am I missing something here? Because let me see if I'm missing something. I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. Alright, so I am not going crazy. There we go. Alright, let me paint this pink and get rid of these three here. We'll get this back to normal. Wow, it actually took us an hour just to figure this part out. That's not good. Conveyor. But this is what happens in engineering. You end up having to solve problems that you create. That's okay. Alright, top of this is now done, back to normal. That's gonna get act when we're ready. Actually, I'm gonna leave that like that because they do not want to waste the I don't want to restore hydrogen yet. Alright, so now we can have that question about our... Okay, there, so that would go right there, so that would go in the middle like that. What are you missing? Oh, you're just missing the thruster components. Okay. Alright. I suppose we could put an ion or two right here, too. Beauty is ion thrusters do not take as much once we get up into space. Gravity won't be so hard. I think I'll just stuff a couple of ions right here.
Energy low.
Thank you, Tias. Alright, let me go charge up. May as well. Let's see what we're out of. We are out of gravel. We got plenty of iron. Oh no, we need iron. Wow, we're out of everything. Okay. Yeah. We're out of everything. Okay. Alright, well, I'll have to remedy that off camera, I guess. Alright. Alright, so we know this particular pod is going to get its butt off the air. Gosh. I don't know why I'm doing this. Guess I'm just doing it to make it look pretty, guys. I guess I'm just doing it to make it look pretty. And that's okay. Yeah, maybe I can't make it look as good as I wanted it to. Alright, well. Let me just see something, maybe. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Now, actually...
Full.
No! It would work, except for that. No! Looks kind of cheesy now. Oh, actually...
Inventory full. Inventory full.
What happens if I... That really wouldn't look good, would it? Ooh. That would not really look all that good. Well, maybe the answer is not what I thought it was in the first place. Which would mean, if I'm right, we would bring... Yeah, this would still work. This would actually still work. So we don't have to worry about... We wouldn't have to worry about that. We wouldn't have to worry about this. Part of engineering, ladies and gents, is making sure it is functional while looking awesome. How far out did I go with this? All right. So, that block now no longer matters. All right, that looks better. Why does that look off? One, two. Huh. It looks off for some reason to me. Oh, it's because I haven't done this part yet. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. That looks a little better. Not perfect, but it's better. Okay, so in the next episode, we will carry on with this because I'm kind of having a little fun with it right now. And actually, I kind of think I might have figured out how to do this. Hold on. Yeah, I think I figured out how to do this, guys. Yeah, that looks better. Here I was, worried about nothing. That is one thing that I will admit. When it comes to my ships, at my bases, I like them to look a certain way. I like them to look presentable. And they don't, that's usually a problem for me. But that is also part of my post-traumatic stress. That is part of my OCD and all that good stuff that I got going on. All right. Yeah, that's going to look just fine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We actually made that look pretty cool. Could be better, but it looks pretty cool. Looks efficient. We got the first thrusters in. We just got to build them up. And we'll have to make a landing zone down here once this is all done. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet guinea pig. I like guinea pigs. They're really cool, especially when they're eating their apples and their carrots and all that you give them. They're really cool. They'll purr if you pet them, and their purr's kind of cool too. Anyway, little kitten, my pet kitty cat, little kitten says hello. Her and I both wish you a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week. And ladies and gentlemen, just as a quick reminder, I just want to say this real quick. I had a comment in my Stationeers episode on Tuesday apologizing to me because somebody didn't know. Somebody had made a comment not realizing that I have a visual impairment. And that is okay. Not everybody knows that I am technically legally blind. And that is okay. I do not hold that against you. And I will never hold that against you. So please do not worry about it. If you do not know that I have a visual impairment, that's fine. I'm not going to take offense to your comments over that. So, I just wanted to put that in there as well. I meant to say it in the beginning of the video, but I'll do it here, and I'll make sure to put it in the comments. Anyway, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all in the next episode. I wish you a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week, and I will see you soon. Happy gaming!